The college basketball experience preview and picks episode 4, Sunday, December 17th on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets, the sports betting research platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit hofbets.com. Use that promo code SGPN to get 50% off your first month and start making smarter bets today, people. We're also brought to you by the SGPN app. Yes, the SGPN app is completely free to download and home to all of your favorite SGPN podcasts, I can't talk, and picks. Just type SGPN into the app store today to download America's #1 DGen app. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
Hey, this is Derek Stevens. I'm the owner of Circa Las Vegas. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Welcome to the college basketball experience preview and picks episode 4, Sunday, December 17th. It's been a crazy day. Your boy Dundee was on fire at one point today, but I got to admit, as you went into, the evening slate, did make a trip to the icebox, metaphorically. Anyway, if you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
I'm probably drinking too much and celebrating too much and not sleeping. Would have killed a normal man, but no, that's gone. The medical advice I got from that was like being hit by lightning. Pretend it never happened and get on with your life.
I mean, there was a point where I was 14-2 in my first 16 bets. I repeat, there is a point, and I'm talking just basketball. I did hit on football too. We're gonna talk all about it. Cooled off a little bit in the late night slate, but I am joined by my co-host. Give it up for former video coordinator for Hall of Fame coach Bob Huggins and Frank Martin, host of the Big 12 College Experience, host of the Ryan and Rush Show. Give it up for Lon Mac, aka Ryan McIntyre. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm hanging in there. Anytime you can lose 10 out of your final 12 and still have a winning night, I think that tells you we were rolling early, man. We were on fire early. I mean, you can lose 10 out of 12 and still have a winning day. I mean, it could that's the theme of the day. What could have been? What could have been a
That's
great
true.
day? Yes.
I think I still had a pretty damn good day, but I mean, I will say would have liked to hit my last 4 bets. My last 4 bets striking out. But I mean, I pulled Montana kind of out of my ass at one point. Montana should have won that game in the FCS college football, but it got pushed to overtime, and I thought there's no way I'm gonna hit this now, but I did. And then UCLA coming back the way they did against Boise, so just having a fire day all around. Jacksonville State -2.5 football, but yeah, I would have liked to ride off into Sunday a little better. Let's talk all about it. Let's react to some of the biggest games of the day. Out the gate, Georgia Tech Penn State happened, and by the way, Noah Beanick. Word is he might be stuffed in a locker trying to find a way out, because I find it ironic that he was, hey guys, you guys handle this one tonight. It's been a long day for me.
Oh yeah.
Look, part of the deal of doing this show is you got to face the music when you deal some lemons. Just saying, we're gonna have to give him some shit tomorrow night when he makes, assuming he's identified himself and ready to come back into the land of the microphone. But regardless, Georgia Tech, Penn State, none of us had action in this game. This game was insane because Ace Baldwin definitely got robbed here. Penn State had a 1 point lead. They called it kind of a phantom foul on Ace Baldwin with about 3 seconds left. And Georgia Tech made both free throws, and Penn State loses in overtime. Great. It was a good game. It was a better game than I thought it was going to be, to tell you the truth. But what do you make of this outcome?
Honestly, a shitty game. Don't ever play this at Madison Square Garden again.
Yeah.
Play it at the home. Like, and you know, we'll talk about Indiana and Kansas. Play it at the home atmospheres. I am so sick and tired of these bullshit neutral site games. They suck. Nobody's there. There's like
the worst was the Ohio State game today. Rob Donaldson did a great tweet about this. Big shout out to Rob. That game, Ohio State and UCLA, you would think they have fan bases, but I mean, somewhat. UCLA basketball actually has a decent fan base, but no one was at that game in Atlanta. That was a very bad look. It looked like one of my comedy shows at like a fucking Buffalo Wing factory or Buffalo Wing warehouse here in LA. You know what I mean? You're just trying to. Place is half empty. It's like a Monday night at 11 o'clock. You're just sitting there talking. You're saying, "Hey, guys, stick around, stay here." And the only people there are fucking people that are just pissed drunk. Started eating buffalo wings at fucking 6 o'clock. You know what I mean? Like that. It was like 12 people at that fucking game. Anyway,
who's in favor of this? Honestly, what are we doing?
Yeah, I don't understand how. I mean, the TV execs are in charge of both college football and college basketball. Unfortunately.
I just don't get it because we'll talk about Indiana here in a second. That place was on fire today.
Yeah. Shout out to Zoidberg who says Colby is a phony. Eat a big ass dick, buddy. All right. I hit Georgia Tech. I mean, I didn't bet it, but I'm saying at least I picked it. At least I picked it correctly. I thought it was a bullshit call though. LSU, Texas. Okay. I'm going to give you and Noah a hard time here. I was not on board with locking up LSU. You guys brought me along. You talked me into this. And we ate a big old bag of shit because Texas dominated.
With an asterisk. The game was a 7-point game. LSU's about to get the ball back. Jump ball, technical foul on LSU, and all of a sudden the momentum changes. I mean,
I'll be honest. At this point, in like these neutral site games, I looked back to your original point.
There was nobody there.
I took this off the TV. This reminded me of like an NBA game. So there was at the time, there was the D2 national championship, which in college football, I put that on one. I'm sorry, Zoidberg. I didn't know I thought you were talking about me, but either way. Love is love. All right.
Kiss my ass. Let's have a drink.
Yeah, exactly.
Love you,
but
man.
I put like LaSalle, Miami on. I put like, even though no one goes to those Miami games, I mean, I was sitting there with like, I have access to all these TVs, and I was like, obviously Kansas, Indiana, I put on the main because that was awesome. But LSU, Texas was kind of a boring game. I had it on for a while, and I was like, this game's kind of boring. But anyway, shout out to Texas. Nice win. We started off actually. I started off 0-2 on my bets because I bet LSU and I also bet ooey pooey as Lindenwood, the penitentiary, rolled them.
I don't even 2 too. Yeah. I was with you.
Yeah, it was tough. And shout out to Dustin Weeza, Colorado School of Mines did not show up today. Well, that's because they played the flexbone offense, which for some reason all you pussies out there think doesn't work anymore. I guarantee you if Nebraska ran the flexbone or the wishbone or any of those triple options, they would be back to winning. So, so we lost those two, but it's easy to see a tide turn. All right. It is easy to see a fucking tide turn.
I think tide turning, as I remember, I was raised in the desert, but tides kind of it's easy to see a tide turn. Did I say those words?
LaSalle covered against Miami. I thought about betting this. I didn't. I should have. LaSalle's pretty good, man. I actually think. I was thinking about this, man. I was thinking about this as I was watching that game. I kind of think the A-10 is more wide open than people thought in the preseason. I wouldn't be surprised if LaSalle wins the A10 this year.
Maybe Frank Martin at UMass.
Yeah,
we'll
that's
talk
what I'm
about
saying.
Frank in here in a
No,
minute.
no, I'm saying I
we've
really think they could.
Yeah, no, I mean it's what Dayton, Anthony Grant, Frank Martin, UMass, LaSalle, Fran Dumpy.
I guess you can never count out Davidson, but I mean,
yeah.
I mean Mason looks decent, but I mean,
it's a league of good coaches, man. And honestly, Archie Miller at Rhode Island.
They've had some struggles, but yeah, I'm not going to rule them out either. But let's talk about Kansas, Indiana. I will give you guys credit on this one because I was talked into locking up.
Should have won outright.
Plus the points. Should have won outright. You're right. Indiana plus 7.5 hits. Let's fucking go. Oh, Noah Beanick's here. Look at this.
He's alive.
He's not here, but he's here. How ironic. Are you in Saginaw? Are you in fucking Saginaw right now?
Are you banging a Michigan State chick? What's going on right now?
You doing Jello shooters? You doing Jello shooters, you crazy bastard? Anyway. Yeah, I mean, this game was awesome, by the way. The crowd was awesome. Everything about this was that's what I'm saying.
College basketball.
Well, I said this on the show. I said compare screens.
Yeah,
I did exactly that, and I was like, one is super interesting. It's awesome. You can feel the energy in the crowd, even though you're fucking 2,000 miles away from this game. The other one reeks of a fucking NBA game. It's just boring as fuck. There's 12 people there. Just, I know NBA games have more than 12 people, but it's all corporate money. They don't even give a shit. I go to Laker and Clipper games. I used to, because I would get free tickets all the time. And that shit was just boring. It's just a fucking Instagram party. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's embarrassing. But what do you make of this Kansas win, though, man?
I don't like Kansas right now. And I know I said that last night. I don't like Hunter Dickinson. I don't like that TMZ Michigan coming over to Kansas. If I'm Bill Self, I'm like, man, we've been winning Big 12 title after title after title without you, man. He's taunting the crowd. I don't know, man. I can't buy into Kansas right now. You know me, man. Like I'm always all in on Kansas because I've lived it. But man, right now I'm out on Kansas right now. Good win though. Good win.
I'm like they won too. They won at a lit environment. But yeah.
but I'm more out on Hunter Dickinson, man.
Yeah. He's fun to root against. I'll be honest.
Yes.
It's fun to root against. You know who's not? You know who's very fun to root for? If I can say that correctly, the fucking Long Island Sharks. I told you, prick bastards out there in the universe, that the fucking Sharks. We're gonna go into fucking Piscataway with your Danny DeVito fucking jumping around money, all right? And they're gonna fucking cover. All right, you got your Big Ten, all big bad fucking place with birthplace of college football, this shit. The fucking Sharks don't give one fuck about your existence, Rutgers. They cover. That's what a fucking real Shark does. How about this fucking cover, buddy?
It was nice to see a nice situational handicap. They had Mississippi State on deck. Clear look ahead. Let's go Sharks. Lock it up.
Oh man, that easy fucking handicap. The fucking Sharks are a fucking. It's like opening up a fucking bank account that your fucking wife don't know about. You know what I mean? You just got money coming in. You got a side job. Boom. The fucking Sharks are that. Niagara did cover against NJIT, even though we didn't bet this.
I bet it.
Did you bet this?
Hell yeah.
Did you bet this?
Niagara, baby.
There we go. Sorry, my apologies. Moneyline Mac locked up Niagara Falls.
About time they started covering.
We both locked up fucking Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart got the cover, only lost by 14. This was a close game. Providence made like a 10-0 run. I feel like at 3-4 minutes. This was like a fucking 3-point game. The entire fucking game, I feel like. Watch this whole game. This is one that I put on over the Texas game because I was like, they have a crowd. This looks a little more. This is a little cooler. Shout out to fucking Sacred Hot with the cover. And then
Marquette on deck. Look ahead. Let's go, baby.
Yeah. And then Noah Beanick's not here, but he's here in some strange way. Noah. Shout out to DB Cooper. Tipped us $20. YouTube.com/The College Experience. Appreciate you, DB. Noah Beanick's not here right now, but
Just
yet he's in the chat.
Year.
I tried to tell him about rivalry games. I tried to tell him that Ball State absolutely fucking hates Indiana State. Well, it wasn't even in Muncie, Indiana. And I still rode with my fucking boys in Indianapolis, getting 13.5 or 14. And they only lose by 11 because it's a fucking rivalry game. Rivalry Hoops 101. I'm going to teach that class at fucking Saginaw State, Beanick. All right? I'm going to teach it. I'm going to teach it at Saginaw. Tell those fucking people. Dundee's coming. Easy fucking play. Easy fucking play. Where are you? Don't just sit in the chat. Get your ass in here. If you're going to talk shit in the chat, you get your ass in here. All right? What do you make of this one?
He said Indiana State's up 22. I want to know his analytics on how much Sparty was up because we're about to be up on that game here in a minute. Keep going, though. Keep going.
It was an 11-point halftime lead. 11-point halftime lead, which ironically was the way the game ended, buddy. So, boom. Take that cocktail napkin. Wipe your ass, all right? Wipe your shit-ass picks. Throw it in the toilet. And next time, have the decency to step up in front of the fucking camera and explain why you fucking lost these games. All right, running around. What are you, fucking French? You running around? What the fuck's happening? All right. All right, folks. Look, there's a bunch more we're going to talk about. Shout out to Noah Beanick. But I want to tell you that the College Basketball Experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog Fantasy has a way to play alongside your favorite fantasy players all season long. They got NFL, they got NBA, they got NHL, they got college basketball, they got college football. Simply pick higher or lower in your favorite players' fantasy stats and cash in. I mean, I can't recommend this product enough. Noah's doing articles pretty much every night, breaking down shit. Now I know his winners tonight were lemons, but I'm saying. At least he's been killing it on the underdog front, and they have props that you just don't see elsewhere. Especially when it comes to college football and college basketball. That's why I highly buy into this product. So watch along, make picks, and maybe make a little extra cash on Underdog's mobile app or website, UnderdogFantasy.com. When you sign up with the promo code SGPN, Underdog will double your first deposit up to $100. That's Underdog Fantasy promo code SGPN. All right, we are back. Noah Beanick still missing. No, Noah's sleeping, it says. I mean, come on. This is what I'm talking about, the youth. Everyone's in the portal. It's like, how about, when you have a shitty night, you got to show up and face the fucking music. You know what I mean? You got to just own it. You got to own it. I don't know that the youth's learning these important lessons, Mac. What do you think?
No, they have not. And honestly, we're about to dive into the biggest whiff of the year here in a minute. Like the biggest myth of the year that the Tom Izzo Michigan State Spartans are dead. Not yet. We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Yeah.
Tease it.
Shout out to Gary K. Says Noah needs a mental health break.
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on. Yeah, look. I've had some shitty nights. I can remember specifically last year. Last year there was a game where I went. There was a Saturday where I went 1-11. Right. But you show up. I couldn't say, "Hey Mac, just do the podcast." Just dude, you do the podcast. It's been a tough day. Had some bad tacos. You know what I mean? No. You show up. You got to face it. You got to own it. All right. I owned this win, so my day was getting really red fucking hot. Monmouth. Me and Noah rode this with me against the movie company. Lock battle win.
Got lucky here.
Lock battle win against Mac. Let's fucking go. All right. It was close. It was very, very, very close. A half point, depending where you got the line at, maybe 1. Oh, buddy, I did not skip for St. John's. All right. I did not skip for St. John's. All right. And I even said, hold on, let's play this back, Mac. You were there. You guys wanted to go earlier and I couldn't go earlier. So I said, the keys are yours, but I will be there tonight to do the fucking show. I never said I can't make the fucking show. I said, guys, I have something I have to go to. I will be there at this time. And then you guys said, can we go earlier? And I said, I can't, but I'll be there to do the fucking show. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did I not say that?
You are correct. Yeah. All I know is if I showed up after Pitt, anybody can show up.
If we lost, can change.
We lost to the worst team in America, and I still showed up.
100%. 100%. He's look at this guy trying to throw me into that shit. Get the fuck out of here and show your fucking face, you fucking pussy. What are you doing right now? All right, you're sitting over there spending all that time typing.
Fucked up again.
Yeah.
Tommy Izzo's got him fucked up again.
Yeah. Oh, he's shaking in his boots. But he should be showing himself here because he locked up. He locked up Monmouth with me against you. We hit that. I know you locked up the Temple Owls too. Temple Owls. I didn't lock it up. I took the 10. Woo. Woo. 9.5 or 10. You got the cover.
Almost just knocked out the lamp.
Moneyline Matt coming from live from a hotel room somewhere out there in Virginia. Florida Gulf Coast. Florida Gulf Coast Mercer. Whew. Glad we didn't bet this one. Did you bet this?
Yeah, me and Rob. Rob's in the chat right now. Fucking Gulf Coast pisses me off, man. They led again. They blew a second half lead to Mercer. Are you fucking kidding me?
I can't take the golf. I told you I'm out on the Gulf Coast.
No, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
We're done with them. Done with them.
All right. Them and Ooey Pooey. Done. Till next week.
Tulane Wax Southern. And then how about this play we were on? This might have been our best play of the night. Lemoyne won by almost 30 fucking points against fucking Dartmouth. I told you about the Ocean Parlay. The fucking Sharks. You parlay the fucking Sharks with the fucking Dolphins. And you have a lot of fun in the ocean. All right? A little
you
ocean
haven't been surfing with us.
Yeah.
You haven't been body surfing.
Lemoyne came through big for us. And it was absolutely fantastic. Like I said, we were hitting big. Like I said, folks, the first 16 college basketball games, I was 14-2. Now I did hit a little 0-4, 0-5 spot to close the night, I believe. But I was on fire. I was on absolute fucking fire. And it continued here when we both took Santa Clara. This might have been a triple lock. Was it triple lock?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's hide, so we don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was a triple lock. But either way, we hit this. Santa Clara takes down Wazoo by 8. Nice win as Santa Clara continues to build a nice little resume. We were on the correct side on UIC against Western Michigan. We thought that line was too much. We thought that line smelled. So, we didn't bet it, but we were still accurate with our analysis on that game. Was surprised that Kennesaw State beat Presbyterian. We didn't bet that, but we were both taking the Blue Hose. Bowling Green took care of UMKC. I think I was on Bowling Green. Drexel rolled Albany, fade Albany, still intact. Pitt won by 36 against South Carolina State tonight.
I'm glad I did not bet that much money on this.
Yeah.
And I told everybody that last night. I'm like, I'm locking up South Carolina State. Beware. Don't throw more than $20 on it.
Yeah.
Eat shit bet. You guys still fucking suck.
You guys had a lock battle with JMU and Hampton.
Oh my God. This fucking Beanick guy is the luckiest son of a bitch I've ever met in my life. Anybody that watches
Hampton
game,
was winning at halftime.
Hampton
was winning at halftime. Yeah.
Oh. Winning the whole game. Get this JMU, and I'm in Harrisburg right now. Get this JMU propaganda out of here, man. Oh my God. Fucking bullshit, man.
Yeah. Well, it's okay.
TMZ wins. Good win,
you got revenge right here. I got and we both did. We had a little lock battle against Beanick, and I should add, Charles Furman was defending Baylor and going all in on Baylor. Well,
oh my God, Terrell did not.
Michigan State picked Dundee and Moneyline Mac looking like a couple of fucking geniuses after Sparty just destroys Baylor.
No
Easiest play of the fucking night. I was on VSiN. I was on
the year.
Sportsbetting. Yeah, I was repping all of these fucking every show I did. I was telling the fucking person at the Dunkin' Donuts, "Hey, load up on Michigan State." There's no sweat at all. At all. You're on a beach. You're on a beach in Bora Bora with that play. You didn't even. It was just smooth sailing. Shout out to Chris Anderson, who gives us $20. And Max, he says Matt keeps being on the wrong side of FAU and Florida Gulf Coast every time he bets it. you bet the
fuck
opposite.
FAU.
Yeah.
Fuck FAU. Fuck FAU. Fuck JMU and fuck App State. I love you guys. I love all three of those schools. Love all the culture. You guys are all the luckiest sons of bitches I've ever met in my life.
Oh man, good times. Well,
love all you guys.
We also were geniuses here. I mean, my fire day continued from Michigan State right on down. To quote the great Outcast, I'm bulldogging them hoes like them Georgetown Hoyas. Woo! One on the money line. This got sweaty. They should have went to overtime. I feel like they were better the whole second half. Watch this game. This was on over the Texas LSU game as well. I took the money line on this too. I mean, it was sweaty. It was sweaty. We needed a buzzer beater for it to get to overtime. But yeah, what'd you make of this one?
Hey, by the way, let's rewind. So I check in my hotel at about 3 p.m. Eastern. Michigan State's up 45-15 at halftime, and I check into Harrisonburg, and I'm like, "Hey, can I get my room key?" And they're like, "Oh man, you see this Baylor score?" I go, "Yeah, Sparty all day." They go, "Oh man, I can't believe I bet Baylor." I said, "What the fuck are you doing? You bet Baylor?" Like
Yeah.
It was the front attendant, and I'm like, "You bet Baylor?" They go, "Oh yeah, I bet everything I had." I go, "Subscribe to the College Experience." I could have told you that one. They go, "You bet Sparty?" I said, "Bet the house on Sparty."
Yeah, never even sweated. There's tell them better luck next year. But tell them to look at potentially. Yeah, did you give them a little card, a little business card?
I did, but you know what? They didn't look so good after that. So hopefully they're all right now. So hopefully they're not in the ditch.
Yeah, that's true. You might be in that little lake right next to Bridgeforth Connect Stadium.
Yeah.
Anyway,
hopefully they're not drowning.
Georgetown.
It was
play,
great.
dude.
It was great. He was so pissed about Baylor. I'm like, "You bet Baylor? Really?"
Yeah. I mean, dude, that was over within like 3 minutes.
You know what? I think he said, I listened to Noah Beanick. Noah Beanick said, "Take Baylor." And I said, "You took Noah Beanick's advice?"
And then you don't. I'm guessing he's just not going to show up to work tomorrow, or not show up to pay his bookie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just being a guy can't even fucking show up for the show. The youth. That's why I'm concerned about the youth. You know what I mean? They just can't.
Yeah.
They just can't get it together. You know what I mean? He's in the portal. Maybe check your other college basketball podcast. He might be behind the scenes there. Speaking of Noah Beanick, we might have had a little battle. Eastern Michigan covers in Ann Arbor. I think I heard a toilet flush. 17-point loss. Easy fucking handicap here. I was on fire, man. From Georgetown to Michigan State to Eastern Michigan. And then I pulled this one out of my ass, to tell you the truth. Texas A&M covers the number against Houston. Woo. I mean, I did ride the money line too. So I mean, the bet didn't pay out like a normal bet, but I mean, I still made money on taking A&M in the points. And I felt like I got fortunate because I thought Houston was clear. I thought this game would go a lot differently than what I projected. Houston had like a 15 or 16 point halftime lead, if memory serves me correct. Big time win. Houston is for real. What'd you make of this one?
Houston is for real, but I will say the Big 12's coming, man. I think they have some holes, man. And I like Houston. They're an NCAA tournament team, Sweet 16 team, but they got some holes, man, offensively.
Yeah. Well, my winning continued to dominate right here because, and this is why you listen to the show early. I had Memphis -1.5. I know some people got it at 2.5.
Oh, brutal.
But Memphis wins by 2. Dundee continues to roll. Magical day. Magical fucking day. And
this might have been the last bet we hit.
no, it wasn't, because we had another lock battle with Noah Beanick, and he's still not here to talk about it. He locked up North Carolina Wilmington. He said they will win by more than 9.5 points against Georgia Southern.
Yeah, well, take the always to tell team. It to him.
Hey, we locked up Georgia Southern, and damn if Georgia Southern didn't only lose by 5. Boom!
Should have won.
I know. Where the fuck is Beanick right now doing Jello shooters, hanging out in the fucking CVS parking lot after hours? Fucking LeBaron.
Hanging out with Harbaugh's wife.
Yeah. No, I don't want to give him that much credit. What a nice cover. That was an easy fucking cover. We knew that was man. So Rob had Memphis -2.5. Yeah, that fucking stung. That stung.
I will say I know some people got it 2.5. It stung. Like I know we got it 1.5 last night, but
yeah,
that was the right side the whole time, man. It was like
yeah. I had a few friends text me too. Yeah, it was a lot actually closer than I thought. Like it would be a little more in Memphis's control. Missouri State
is good though. Clemson's fucking good.
They are. I think they could win the ACC. I think Beanick's right there. Tulsa won on a buzzer beater against Missouri State. That was insane. I don't know. We don't need to talk about that. Samford did beat Belmont. Did not see that one coming. I thought Belmont would win that game. Rice destroyed Northwestern State. Ohio State wins by 7 against UCLA. We were on the right side of that, but we did not bet that. But if you follow us, this was a locks page this morning. I decided to place $100 on Austin P. Boom! Getting 9.5 or 10. I don't even remember the fucking number, but it hit. It hit. And they only lost by 1. Got it done there. I'm telling you, I was on fucking absolute fire. Rick Pitino and St. John's destroyed Fordham. Could Slick Rick be back? Chicago State got the Chicago State got the outright win, although they did not cover against Valpo. Those bastards didn't bet that game. Radford covered against Bucknell. Shout out to your boy. And this is where I think right around maybe where the tide turned, because Gardner Webb. NC Nick was at the game. App State Gardner Webb. Gardner Webb gets drilled by 21 points. Who is this App State team?
Gardner Webb led at the half. So all you App State fans that want to kill me, App State Gardner Webb led at the fucking half, just like Hampton did. And you know, JMU, App State, and FAU continue to be a thorn in my side, man.
App State is, I can't wait to see App State JMU. I'm telling you, I'm already circling the days on the fucking calendar. Yeah, I lost a solid amount of money there too. Utah State beat San Francisco by 1. Big win for the Aggies. That was a fucking rock fight, 54-53. Loyola Chicago got drilled by South Florida. Man, they better go hire somebody, because Valentine ain't the answer. And then shocker of the night here, I think one of the bigger shockers was Southeast Louisiana beat Murray State outright by 6. What? I mean, I took Sela. Didn't bet this game, but to win outright, that was surprising to me. Your thoughts?
Yeah, my guy David Kiefer. I'm like, God damn it, Kiefer. Will you freaking come through for me when I freaking bet on you? But they're much better than their record, man. Southeast Louisiana is not horrible.
Yeah.
The
Yeah. I
record
mean,
is
clearly
horrible,
they showed that today.
Yeah. They won at Murray.
Yeah. Yeah. Tennessee Tech, North Alabama. I know I was not on the show last night at this part where you guys are picking games, but if you follow the picks page, I was on the Golden Eagles. Shout out to GBO Farms. They win 70-67 against North Alabama. And shout out to Yang, who gives us $20. Another great day in college basketball. Appreciate you, Yang. You guys are all fantastic. Absolutely fucking fantastic. YouTube.com/The College Experience, folks. So my winning days continued with Utah Valley covering a gigantic number against Utah. I knew little brother would get up for this. They got up for it. They got the cover. I'm telling you, my day was fucking legendary until around 7:00. How about Florida Atlantic covering against the Bonnies? I know you bet the Bonnies. I didn't bet the Bonnies, but Florida Atlantic 64, the Bonnies 54. Bonnies were getting 9.5. What a fucking what's that?
I got it at 10, but I mean, if you had FAU, I mean, go outside, jump in the pond naked because you are lucky as fuck. I mean, I am so sick of FAU, JMU, and App State. You guys are so fucking lucky. I love you guys. You guys have great fan bases, but you're lucky as fuck.
One of the shockers I thought was Virginia Tech won by 22 against Vermont.
Yes.
I did not think they would destroy the Catamounts like that. How about Northern Arizona? They won at the buzzer against Southern Utah. I did lose $100 here. Evansville drilled Bellarmine by 9. My apologies there, but UC, my handicap on UC Santa Barbara was fucking spot on as they take down Loyola Marymount by 9 on the road. Nice win for the Gauchos. Let's keep this train going because we were both on the Boilermakers. Boiler up. Oh man, what a great day. What a great fucking day. Oh, wait, did you and Mac lock up Evansville? You guys
No.
You took Bellarmine. Yeah, what is he talking about?
I took Bellarmine.
That's what I'm saying. I thought me and you locked up Bellarmine.
I took Bellarmine.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. We should have bet Iowa. I felt good about it. I didn't pull the trigger on it. I should have because Florida A&M sucks in basketball. Western Carolina answered the call against Upstate. Delaware took care.
Upstate. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shit. So you ate shit there. Shit. Yeah. Delaware took care of Rhode Island. We were on the right side of that. And then another shocker of the night, Central Connecticut State won outright against UMass Lowell.
I almost locked that. Damn it.
What is this fucking Lowell team?
Fool's gold.
I think you rode the Pacific Ocean today, and I took UC Davis here, but the Pacific Ocean got it done. Pacific's maybe the worst team in college basketball right now.
Yeah, probably.
We locked up UTA -1 against Air Force. Boom. Dundee play. Let's go. Northwestern DePaul. This one's fun because it matters where the fuck you got that number. This was another Beanick battle. But I believe when we caught it on the show, it might have been 9.5. So I think Beanick might have won here. There's 10s out there though. I got a 10 on the tally site page, but I didn't bet this game. Yeah, I think we called it at 9.5 last night, if memory serves you correct. So, shout out to Beanick for coming through. High Point did not. I think that this is similar, right? That High Point line was like 8 or 9. I think they covered. Against Georgia. Let's talk about Carolina, Kentucky, because I was on UNC here. I was surprised once again. At least the fans showed up for this one a little better than the first game. But Kentucky wins 87-83. That's a huge win for Kentucky and a great win for a team so young. What'd you make of this game?
I was so impressed with Kentucky. I mean, they're so young, like you said, freshman, sophomore. Calipari, he got teed up. I mean, he can't help himself, but they find a way to get a big win in Catlanta, as NC Nick says, and big win over Carolina, man.
What'd you make of the Boilermakers too?
That was the easiest play of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would anybody think Arizona was going to go to Indianapolis and beat Purdue?
Yeah.
Easiest play of the day.
Yeah. Michigan State may be the only easier.
Oh yeah, I mean, unless you're Noah Beanick, who falsely wrote off Michigan State. Hey Noah, is still your daddy?
Arkansas almost lost to Lipscomb. Did you catch that outcome? That was a bit shocking to me. And then you were right on this. Northeastern plus the points. I didn't ride with you on this, but
UVA should have lost.
Yeah. UVA wins 56-54. Nice job there. Hey, Noah, you're not done yet, buddy, because we had a lock battle. Loyola, Maryland against George Mason. And well, I hate to tell you, buddy, but you lost again. All right. Because we told you these are rivalry games. George Mason wins by 8. This spread was like, what, 15.5 or some shit, whatever the fuck it was.
Get out of here.
Easy play. Show yourself. Sitting there, hanging out in the fucking CVS parking lot, smoking cigarettes, trying to look cool. You know what I mean?
Smoking Black and Miles with Juwan Howard. Trying to think about how you're going to guard the pick and roll versus fucking Tom Izzo. You guys are going to get fucked up. It's party all day.
We also locked up Charleston Southern in the points. Boom! They only lost by 4 to South Carolina. Little brother is a real fucking thing here. Let's fucking go. I like Donnie Trump saying, "Is Mac drunk?" We've all been having cocktails. All right. Probably on my eighth cocktail today, but okay. We were on fire. And then this game happened. And UMass 87. I took UMass. West Virginia 79. Your thoughts, buddy?
Yeah, this is a game I sobered up. Just talked to Frank an hour ago, man. I am so happy for Frank Martin. Like, what he is building at UMass, they're going to be special, man. Like, they're going to get things going in the A10 at West Virginia, man. I don't know, man. Raekwon didn't play tonight, but I mean, I'm more happy for UMass. Like that's where I find myself tonight. UMass, great win, and West Virginia, same old shit, man.
Yeah,
it is what it is, man. It's more about UMass tonight. That was a great win for Frank, and honestly, like, I think people forget how great Frank was. Frank took South Carolina to a Final Four. Yeah. South Carolina was a bottom tier Power 5 job. Took them to the Final Four.
They haven't been relevant since fucking JoJo English before he fucking came in there. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And Frank and I were bullshitting just an hour ago, and he's like, "You thought we were gonna lose?" I'm like, "Yeah, fuck. It is what it is." I love Frank. Love Frank, man.
I didn't.
He's my guy, man.
I got it done. I took the Minutemen, and
Frank knows it's not personal. He always busts my chops. He goes, "You always fucking pushing that West Virginia propaganda bullshit in his Cuban accent." He's the best, man. He's the best. He really is the best, and that guy has done so much for me. You know what? And I hate losing. I hate fucking losing, and I hate my Mountaineers losing. But if I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna lose to Frank fucking Martin. So, Frank, cheers to you, brother. Great fucking win, and let's go on a run, man. I mean, UMass is good, man. UMass is fucking good. UMass is fucking good, man.
And Frank Martin sent me a DM on Twitter, and he said, "By the way, Noah Beanick's a pussy." All right.
No, that's a fact.
Dayton, we were on the Flyers. Well, they fucking flew against Cincinnati as they won by 14 against those Bearcats. Bethune-Cookman did not cover the big number against IPFW. I lost money there. Southern Illinois covered against Wichita, but Wichita got the win. Noah Beanick did have enough time in his LeBaron as he was cruising around town to tweet out St. Joe's 83, Iona 58. Big brother my ass, which I enjoyed that tweet. However,
he had 5.5 hours to draft that up.
Hell of
Tom Izzo shook up his ass.
hell of a night to elect to tweet that out when little brother, as in Loyola Maryland, as in Georgia Southern, kind of fucked you up, man. And I'll throw Ball State in there. Noah, you have an open invitation. You have a microphone. You can come on right now and talk. Show's still got some time, but we'll get your excuse tomorrow. You better be knee deep in scattered ass. All right, that's all I'm saying. All right.
He's worse than CNN.
He does remind me of Anderson Cooper now that you think about it. I'm joking. St. Joe's gets it done, but how about this one? Marshall, UNC Greensboro. This was an easy one because the line was telling us this. We were on Marshall just for that very reason. This is where I start losing. All right. This is where I had an unreal day. I really did. I at this point I felt like my bank account was like, or not my bank account, but my account in the service I used was up so much that I was like, I was about to bet on fucking table tennis. You know what I mean? Like I was like, I can't lose. Well, no, I started losing because UNLV only lost by 2 to St. Mary's. St. Mary's did get the dub in overtime, double overtime, I think. So I ate some shit there. Big win though for the Gales. What'd you make of this one?
Yeah, so this is gonna be the common theme. So obviously I'm pretty intoxicated. Doesn't take a rocket science to figure that out. But yeah, I was pissed off. I mean, West Virginia's losing, and St. Mary's blows a 15-point lead in the second half.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you guys covered this game with me, but I bet on Winthrop plus the points against Xavier. Yeah. That ain't shit too.
Yeah.
Cal also lost to Ole Miss by 10. Lost more money there. Like I said, I started to lighten up the board when I was up this much money. I really started going for it. I did not touch the Vanderbilt Texas Tech game, but Texas Tech blew them out. I did lose $100 on the Creighton Blue Jays as Alabama only lost by 3. I felt really good about this game too.
So did I, man.
How the fuck that happened? We were on the right side with SMU against Florida State as they won by 11. Florida State might need a new basketball coach. Cal Baptist won by 1 against Riverside, which is classic little brother game there. Nice call on Riverside and the points. Chattanooga covered the big number against Alabama A&M. Noah Beanick once again. He's not here, but Louisiana Tech loses by 1 to St. Louis. That was one of his locks. All we ask is you face the music when you suck. That's all we ask. We didn't touch that game, but we did. We both locked this one. We took Green Bay plus 25 points, and holy shit, they only scored 47 points. Oklahoma 81, Green Bay 47. What the hell happened here, Mac?
This shit was a 13-point game with like 16 minutes left.
I know.
I'm like, what the fuck happened?
50-0 run. Unfucking believable.
I hate Oklahoma. I hate them.
They're on fire, man. Shout out to Porter Moser.
They're going to get drilled in the Big 12 play, though. I'm telling you.
BYU won by 32 against Georgia State. We were on that one. Yeah. North Dakota drilled Utah Tech. North Dakota's pretty good this year. Weber State also took down Wyoming, which we were on. This was the shocker here. Terrell Furman actually I was going to bet on North Carolina A&T plus 11, but I was talked off that on the morning show by Terrell because he said they're so bad and Southern is good. Texas Southern. A&T won outright by 6.
This is my boys, man.
So in a way, I lost money because I didn't bet this, and I had this loaded up as a bet. Unbelievable. Did you ride A&T?
No, I mean I did against Central the other night, but I stayed away tonight. Yeah, I had 90 plus games, so I'm like, all right, we'll steer clear of Central here tonight.
Yeah.
I said I got plenty of options here.
Grand Canyon drilled Portland by almost 30 points. I know you were on the Pilots. That's a bad play, buddy. How about Irvine scoring 121 in regulation against South Dakota? What? Fuck was that? And then you get this NC State bullshit.
Oh, I hate this fucking pussy ass team, man.
NC State covers by a half a point in San Antonio against Tennessee as I lose more money. And then I lost on Arizona State as they lost by 20. Arizona State sucks. Fuck them. Jackson State took care of Howard in the final. Time for game balls, but I still had a fire ass night, even though I lost my final 5 games, I think it was. Game ball number 1, Mac, where you going?
No, Beanick, you can't hide forever, man. Sparty's your daddy, man. Tom Izzo ain't going any fucking where. Michigan State, NCAA tournament. They're not going to fucking NIT. Get the fuck out of here. Sparty all day. It'll be a 5 or 6 seed. Give me Sparty.
Absolutely fucking huge win. My first game ball. I actually think I'm going to go to the Houston Cougars. I thought they would lose today. I actually thought they would lose. I thought A&M was going to be a bad matchup for them. Nope. They get it done. Shout out to Kelvin Sampson and the Cougs. That's my first game ball. Mac, what is your second game ball?
You know, I hate them too, man. Kentucky.
Yeah.
That's I mean, they wire to wire win over North Carolina, Kentucky Wildcats, maybe in the Moneyline Mac top 25 on Monday. Stay tuned. We'll see how many waters I have between now and
then. Central Connecticut State. I don't think I've ever given them a game ball in my life. They won at Lowell. And this is a Lowell team that I was kind of high on this year. What the fuck is that? The real Blue Devils show up and get the dub. That will be my second game ball. Mac, what is your third and final game ball?
Final game ball, man, and this is personal, man. Cheers. Frank Martin, Anya Martin, the whole Martin family, UMass. They got something building there, man. And they got it done against my guys, and I thought my guys would get it done. But you know what? UMass is a player in the A10. And Frank has been there, done that in the Final Four. Watch out for the A10 UMass Minutemen, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I like the circle that shows. What's Frank's number? What are you trying to fuck him, Scott? What's going on here? Look,
fuck Frank. I just text him right now. Fuck you, Frank.
Yeah, he's sitting there like, this fucking guy. I gotta get rid of this guy. I'm home with my wife, celebrating my fucking win, sleeping, and I keep getting texts from this Moneyline Mac character. My final game ball. Give it to the likes of St. Mary's. Big win. They needed that. They really, really fucking needed that. So the past 2 wins huge for St. Mary's, because remember, if they don't win that conference, they're gonna need that outright bid, and I think those 2 could matter. So that will be my final game balls. All right, folks, before we get to tomorrow's action, I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets. Win bigger by betting smarter this NFL season with Hall of Fame Bets, the sports betting analytics platform for parlays, player props, and game line. Research every NFL, NBA, and soccer bet with historical stats and data. Stop betting in the dark and join over 30,000 users researching with Hall of Fame Bets to craft more intelligent, data-driven parlays. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit HOFBets.com. Use that promo code SGPN. You get 50% off your first month. Start researching. Start winning with Hall of Fame Bets. All right, we're back on the college basketball experience, and here we go. Stony Brook Army to start things off. Is this a fucking neutral site game? I hope not. Double checking right now. No, it is at West Point. Stony Brook won by 7 a year ago on December 18th. Here we go. Stony Brook's laying 3.5. I will lay it, as I think Max probably sleep, but no, I think the play is to lay it with the Seawolves minus 3.5. I cannot trust Army in general. I thought this Army team is a lot worse than the past like decade of Army teams, because I actually probably watched them more than most. I'm laying the 3.5 with Stony Brook. Mac, what are you doing here?
No lock here. Give me Army, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, no lock here.
I got the Army shirt on.
There you go. Colgate is getting 16.5 for 17 at Illinois. Whew.
What's Illinois off of?
They lost at Tennessee. I'll still take the points. Illinois wins by 12.
Take the points too. I'm with you.
Shout out to CBB Nick in the chat. How was our Saturday? Our Saturday was fantastic, with the exception of the past like 2 hours. Unbelievable run. But shout out to Nick Familan. Always does great work. USC is taking on Auburn in the jungle. Okay. Auburn's laying 9.5. I was hoping this line would be shorter, man. I was hoping this would be like 6, 9.5. I'm still taking Auburn, but I don't think I'm locking it anymore.
I'll lock it. What has USC done?
I just feel like it could be a 15-point game, and in the final couple minutes, you get some garbage ass fucking shots. You cover this thing.
But I like Auburn to get up, man. This is they got Bronny and all them. Auburn's gonna win by 15 to 20. Let's go. Lock it up.
Nah, I mean, this board doesn't have a lot of games. Fuck it. Let's go. Give me Auburn minus 9.5.
Fuck your ass up, man.
We Tigers, even though they're the other Tigers.
We Tigers.
Oregon is laying 4.5. CBS Sports Network. This game is in Sioux Falls.
Why?
Yeah. I mean, do you even care about your crew, your cameraman? You're gonna send them to Sioux Falls? It's like sending them to fucking Guantanamo Bay. Oregon minus 4.5. What are you doing here?
Take the point. I mean, how do you handicap this game at Sioux Falls? Give me the points. I mean, what the fuck? Why is this game at Sioux Falls?
Makes no sense. VMI is catching 17.5 at Longwood.
Oh God.
This is a lock. This is a fucking lock.
It's interstate.
Give me the Key Dets plus 17.5. Longwood wins by 13, by 12, by 10. 17.5 is a little too steep. Let's fucking go. What are you doing here?
You know, I like it, Colby, because Longwood has won 10 in a row or 11 in a row. They're thinking about Christmas, man. They're not thinking about covering 17.5 against VMI. Give me VMI. They'll keep it within 10 to 12. Give me VMI. Lock it up. Let's go.
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin.
Stetson is catching 1.5 at Omaha. All right, Omaha. I got a couple Omaha fans in here that always give me shit that I never take Omaha. Here's your day of glory. I'm not betting you, but I will lay the 1.5 with the Omaha Mavericks. What are you doing here?
Give me Nebraska, Omaha. Let's go, Omaha. It's a hut. Give me Peyton Manning.
This guy,
I have no feel in this game. Who has a feel in this game? I mean, I'd be lying to you if I said, "Hey, man, they guard the ball screen well." No, they guard the freaking Omaha well.
Alcorn State's catching 16.5 at Northern Iowa. Give me Northern Iowa to get it done. They're such a weird team, though. Give me Northern Iowa, though. What are you doing here?
Give me Northern Iowa as well, but no lock.
Wagner, the vacuum company, is catching 6.5 at Fairfield. I think we should consider locking up the Seahawks here. I can be talked into a lock with the Seahawks.
Let's do it.
What are you thinking?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Who's Fairfield to lay that number?
That's what I'm saying.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Give me the 6.5 and the Wagner Seahawks.
System play.
System play. Pepperdine, the waves. The waves are breaking down in Louisville, Kentucky, at the Yum Yum Donut Center, whatever the fuck it's called, the racist ass Papa John Center. This guy's fucking complaining about tax breaks. He's got 42 fucking bedrooms. Fuck you, Papa John. Louisville's laying 2.5. Oh man, God, I hate this game. I'll be honest. Like, cause part of me,
I'm not gonna lie. I interrupted my my family dinner tonight. I said, "How about Louisville? Have you ever seen all-time lows? They're only laying 2.5 to Pepper fucking Dine," and they're like, "What? Pepperdine? What sport's that?" I'm like, "Basketball." They go, "You mean Louisville with Rick Pitino?" I'm like, "Oh my god, God bless him." God damn. This is as low as
I think
gets,
we
man,
gotta
right?
lock Pepperdine. I think we have to just on the system, right?
Oh man, Kenny Payne, what are you doing right now?
Yeah, I'm not betting this game. Actually, fuck this. Give me Pepperdine, but I'm not betting this. What are you doing here?
Suck a Pepperdine. Fuck Kenny Payne. He's drunker than I am. Let's go. Pepperdine's gonna win outright.
I don't want to bet this. I don't want to bet this game. No, I'm off this. You're gonna get your music. Get your music. Dance around.
I'll bet $200.
All that good shit.
$300.
There you go. Currently looking for this next line. Oh, I know why I can't find it, because fucking Hartford is a D3 school now. Hartford's taking on Stonehill. What a fucking shame that happened to Hartford's fucking program. Their whole administration should be fucking, could be completely, all of them should be fucking laid off and sent to fucking I don't know, fucking New Delhi, some shit. Just send them somewhere. So I don't have a line on that, because that they're no longer a D1 school. Nebraska is catching 5.5 at Kansas State. No. I'm locking up Kansas State minus the 5.5. Let's fucking go. What are you doing here?
I will join you. You know what?
Wait,
Kansas
this is in
State,
Manhattan, right?
Yes, and you know what? They also have over a week to prepare. Nebraska's overrated, man. Kansas State, lock it up. Let's go.
Double lock on the Kansas State Wildcats.
When insanity don't travel to the real apple. Let's go.
UTSA is catching 9.5 at Oregon State. I even see a 10 right now too.
Oh God.
You want to have some fun and lock up the Roadrunners in Corvallis on the Pac-12 network?
I mean, why not? I mean,
I'm betting
what
this.
what has Oregon State done to cover that number?
I'm going to sprinkle the fucking money line on the Roadrunners. I'm going to sprinkle the money line on the Roadrunners. Let's lock it up.
I like it.
Cal State Fullerton is what's up?
Also, you look at Oregon State. I mean, they beat Utah Valley by 3, beat Cal Poly in double overtime. All day.
Yeah.
Let's go. UTSA, lock it up.
Cal State Fullerton's catching 12.5 at Boise.
Mm.
Give me the points. What are you doing here?
Give me the points.
North Texas is catching 5.5 in Stark Vegas against Mississippi State. bounce back spot for Mississippi. I mean, I guess Mississippi State's kind of been rolling, but they did not cover the last time they played, right? Against Murray. I will take. I'll take Mississippi State minus the 5.5. Wait, is this not in Starkville?
It's in the fucking Tupelo, Mississippi, or whatever the fuck we're calling it. So sick of these neutral site games. Man.
I'm not locking bullshit, it. Man. Yeah,
give me
I'm
the
not
points.
locking it, but yeah, you're taking the points. Okay.
Yeah.
UTEP Abilene Christian. Abilene Christian's laying 1.5. Give me UTEP to win this outright. What are you doing here?
I like UTEP. You want to lock it up? They're better.
I don't. I can't trust UTEP's offense. I've watched them too much this year. I do think they're the better team, though.
What if I told you who's UTEP's head coach?
Joe Golding.
Where'd he come from?
He came from AC.
Yep. Let's lock it up. Personal.
But he got promoted, right? But
he did. But I mean, he doesn't want to lose to Abilene Christian.
All right. I'm looking for bets. Let's go in the minors.
Let's go in
the minors. Tink, tink, tink. Give me the minors. North Dakota State's catching 3.5 at Illinois State. I think we should consider locking Illinois State because North Dakota State just won a game by 100 points. Actually, fuck this. I am locking up Illinois State minus 3.5. You can't just win a game by 100 points. I know they were like a D3 or NAIA school. I don't give a fuck. You win by 100 points. You sleep better at night. You're not thinking about the next game. Illinois State's going to get them. What are you doing here?
What'd you say the number was?
Illinois State's laying 3.5.
Oh, yeah. Lock it up. I mean, like you said, yeah. They're coming off the Norfolk State loss.
Yeah.
Dust up, got the team together.
They're going to fuck them up. That might be my favorite play of the whole day.
Yeah, probably.
Louisiana's catching 6.5 against McNeese State. No, I'm on McNeese. I'm buying into this Will Wade strong ass offer. He's calling out the NCAA. The man's on a warpath. All right. I'm laying the 6.5. What are you doing here?
We got to take Louisiana, man. I mean, this is a game off the strong ass offer. Give me Louisiana. Potential lock. Check the picks page.
All right. Northern Kentucky is taking on Eastern Kentucky. I love these directional fucking games. I don't know why these games, like I wanted to watch this game more than most on the fucking board. EKU is laying 2.5. Remember EKU, this is a good game, but EKU is coming off of a bad loss to that same Louisiana team you were just referring to. Meanwhile, Northern Kentucky just took care of Cumber University. Cumberland was in Cucumber. I don't fucking know. I think we should ride the Colonels at home in Richmond.
I do too. I mean, it's home team. Both teams good. Give me the home team. Let's go.
Fans will show up to this one. I'll lay the 2.5 with EKU. Should be a good game though. Yeah, Montana. Well, they just won they're lucky they're in San Jose right now because they just won in Missoula to go to the national championship. And now they're headed to Frisco, Texas to play South Dakota State in the FCS, but they're in San Jose, California. And trust me, San Jose, California, not the best place to get intoxicated.
No.
Montana won the last time they played earlier this year. I believe it was, right? Wasn't it? Yeah, it was on December 2nd. Now they're in San Jose. I look for revenge for Sparty. I'm going to lay the 1.5 with Tim Miles. What are you doing here?
Yeah, probably gotta ride with the tree huggers here. Give me San Jose State over Montana. The Grizzlies.
Yeah, let's go. Seton Hall is catching 2.5 at Missouri. Is this actually at Missouri or is this some fucking bullshit? No, this is in Kansas City at the T-Mobile Center. Fucking ridiculous.
I'm so sick of this shit.
I still think Missouri's the right side. Give me Mizzou minus 2.5. What are you doing here?
You know, it's not even a double header. Well, why are we playing this game in Kansas City? Give me the Big East. Give me Seton Hall. No lock.
Idaho's catching 16.5 at Stanford. Nope. Actually, fuck, I hate laying a big number at Stanford, but Idaho sucks so bad. All right,
Speaking of the tree huggers,
give me Stanford. I don't feel great about it. What are you doing here?
take the points. You can't lay the big number with the tree huggers.
Oral Roberts is catching 7.5 at Oklahoma State. Little brother angle. Give me the points. Am I betting it? I don't think so. Check the picks page though. What are you doing here, man?
Oklahoma State, coming off the big win against Tulsa, lay it. Not locking in, man. They struggle to cover the big numbers.
Texas Southern is taking on Howard in Vegas. I don't. Yeah. Okay. I got a line. Howard's laying 1.5. I am tempted to lock up the Bison of Howard. What do you think of that? I mean,
he's played tonight though.
So did Texas Southern. Texas Southern lost to A&T tonight. This is part of that Chris Paul challenge. I'll take Howard, but this line reeks. This line fucking reeks. I'm not touching it. What are you doing here?
So you're telling me 0-8 Texas Southern's laying points. I'll lock up Texas Southern. Let's go.
You know that happened today though, and they lost.
Oh, they got it out of the way.
So just FYI.
They got it out of the way.
Moneyline Mac
They're gonna beat Howard.
Texas Southern.
I've seen this shit before.
You want the stinkiest line of the fucking night. Washington is only laying 4 at the Crack House against Seattle.
It's because they're gonna lose.
I don't think Seattle's good enough to do this at the climate zone, the ozone layer, whatever the fuck it's called. No, I'm actually gonna dive into the stink, to quote Patty C. I'm locking up the Huskies -4. I don't think Seattle's any good. I don't think they're any good. Give me the Huskies. What are you doing here?
Oh no, I'm all over Seattle, man. Let's go. Lock battle. Lock up Seattle. They're gonna win the game outright. Mask up if you're going.
I don't get brain man, cold, but they're counting down 7-6-5.
We got a lock battle. Pick Dundee's riding with the Huskies. Moneyline Max going with the ozone layer. Seattle Red Hawks, Redbirds, Redskins. I don't fucking know. Iowa State's laying 33.5 against Florida A&M. Florida A&M played at Iowa last night. Lay it.
Lay it too, man.
Jackson State's laying 11 against North Carolina A&T. In Vegas. They both played tonight.
Okay.
Give me the 11. What are you doing here?
Check the picks page.
And the final game on the slate, Steve Alford and Nevada think they think that they can go to the island and get the dub. Get the fuck out of here.
It's a hard ticket to Hawaii. It's not paradise all the time. It's a hard ticket.
Give me those Rainbow Warriors. Lock it up. Lock it up. I'm not buying into this Nevada shit. What are you doing here?
I'm done fading fucking Steve Alford. I'm pulling for you. I think they're overrated, but I'll sit out. Give me the rainbow though, if I had to pick.
It's a hard ticket to Hawaii.
Folks, that is our show. Noah Beanick, I'm very disappointed in you. You know what I mean? Sitting over there, just don't have the cojones to face the music.
Michigan State, 10 Sweet 16, 20 years. Yeah. Why are you surprised?
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of, I mean, come on. This is a classic what a Michigan fan does, right? Just Michigan. In case you don't know, Michigan fans kind of got like this snobby little pussy fans. You know what I mean? Like that. If like Waldo, You know what I mean? Like fucking Where's Waldo people. That's I picture like the token Michigan fan is fucking Waldo.
When Alabama beats them on a New Year's Eve, watch out for your nearby Michigan fan.
Yeah, watch out for Noah Beating. Watch out for
that
Noah
guy
Beating.
Right?
Watch out for Noah Beating not showing up, folks. Give Noah a follow on Twitter. Tell him he's a coward, running away, afraid to face the music. He's at Noah B77_. Moneyline Mac is on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. Give him a follow. I'm on Twitter at TheColbyD. Check the picks page. The college basketball experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. We'll be back tomorrow night. Check out everything we do. All right. College football experience, FCS college football experience. Cannabis Capper says, I hope Mac isn't driving. No, he's at his O'Connell Lodge in Harrisonburg, Virginia that we hooked up.
Hampton Inn.
Yeah, there we go. We appreciate everyone in the chat, and we'll be back tomorrow. Remember, make sure you give Noah shit. And he's going to have to answer whether he's probably going to cancel tomorrow too. Probably going to cancel tomorrow. Just so you know, and shout out to Robert Martin and company. Much love. And yeah, guys, the slate's heating up this week. We got some Big East Conference games. It is going to be fantastic. Until next time, folks, this is the college basketball experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
It's got me thinking about the good shit. The minute that I seen your grill again, it made me good trip. Good dog the mind back like dog but wind that. Man, I didn't get mad when you near me hit me tan back. But the comings on was strong. Now my shit's coming along, you know the song. The truth is I'm pretty much on fire again. It's heating up for real, I'm alive again. And that's the attraction factor. Vancouver, Michigan with my rap disaster. Yeah, you know you want it how you want it. No need to trip cause I got it, doggone it. It's all yours and the extras too. All the super music and the sex for who? Just get it straight cause he caught me in a good mood. Let me demonstrate what this time of year could do. Yeah, sing it. It's kinda tough. Yeah, last time you got the hot shit that I made, I was not the hot shit. Why? Going through them transitions, wham this in, damn listen. I can make the biggest chain glisten and wouldn't have shit to do with shit but some chips in. I don't get down like that. I'm the super rap mammal with the crown of fact. I'm so sore thumb, sticking out like some stick gum. Out the back with the beat smack. It's dumb, dumb hot, crazy sun hot. More often than not, and not monotonous. And got the hiss in the whole shit's bottomless. Bottoms up, cause I'ma just beat them damn guts to submission. It's in the job description, that's what I was missing. Yeah.